Komodo Village, where humans and dragons live together. Not only does it offer beauty, this place also offers unique features. A place where humans and rare animals inherited from ancient times share a living space on one land. Its towering hills and the blue ocean that surrounds it further emphasize the charm of this place. And this is Komodo Village, a small settlement where humans and rare ancient lizards have lived together for years. Komodo Island is one of 17,508 islands in Indonesia. This island is inhabited by thousands of giant lizards that have an aggressive appearance and behavior. The original habitat of this animal is not found anywhere else in the world, except on Komodo Island. The largest lizard on Earth is called an ancient animal and is very interesting for scientists who study the theory of evolution. Komodo Island has an area of about 390 square kilometers. This place is identified as a global conservation priority area, covering unmatched terrestrial and marine ecosystems. Not only home to Komodo, this amazing island is also home to many residents. Here there is a small village called Komodo Village, which is inhabited by thousands of people. According to history, Komodo Island has existed for a long time. Its name began to be heard since the Dutch colonial era. In 1910, the Dutch named this island with the nickname Komodo Island. The story begins with Lieutenant Stein van Hensbroek, who tried to prove the report of the Dutch troops about the existence of a large animal that resembles a dragon on the island. He then came and killed a Komodo on the island and took it to the museum and botanical garden in Bogor for research. However, the local people themselves have a special call for the Komodo animal, namely Aura. The name Aura comes from a legendary story believed by the local people. According to the story, there used to be a child named Aura. He was born with a physique resembling a lizard. Then his parents exiled him to the forest. Over time, Aura grew into a giant lizard that became an inhabitant of the forest. Currently, Komodo Island is inhabited by around 3,396 Komodo dragons. Komodo is the largest living lizard species, growing to an average length of 2 to 3 meters. This species is the last representative of a population of large lizards that once lived millions of years ago. Komodos usually hunt animals such as goats, deer, buffalo, pigs, and birds. Bites are the main weapon of this animal. Komodos have poisonous saliva that contains deadly bacteria. Komodo bites cause damage to the body of their prey, damage to the skin, glands, muscles, blood vessels, and nerves, with poison produced by glands located near the lower jawbone. Komodos can catch larger prey without having to fight for long. They only need to bite their prey once and then follow it until the bacteria start to react. When the prey begins to weaken, that's when this giant begins to enjoy its meal. Victims bitten by Komodos can escape, but the poison will paralyze and kill slowly. This is one of the most painful ways to kill their prey. Komodos can clearly feel the air around them and have a good sense of smell. In addition, they can also distinguish particles left by animals. Their forked tongues are very sensitive and can track their prey as far as 9 kilometers. Even this animal can detect the blood of goats slaughtered in Komodo Village from the top of the hill and lure it down to the residents' settlements. Komodo Village is an inseparable part of Komodo Island, and this is the only village on this island. In this place, humans and rare animals inherited from ancient times live side by side. The location can be reached by speedboat for 1 hour from Labuan Bajo. Komodo Village is currently inhabited by around 1,800 residents. This small village is headed by a village head and traditional leader. The village community has its own language that only exists on this island, but they also use Indonesian to talk to tourists or people from outside the island. Although remote, Komodo Village already has various facilities such as electricity, schools, and of course mosques. This village has 350 houses, 2 public elementary schools, 1 public junior high school, one early childhood education, and one assistant health center. The buildings here are still dominated by stilt houses, which are characteristic of the original buildings of the local community. There are also some residents who have permanently built houses from stone and cement. Komodo Village people work as fishermen, but most of them are also involved in tourism, such as tour guides, homestay providers, Komodo statue craftsmen, and also boat rental services for tourists. Despite living side by side with Komodo dragons for years, sometimes conflicts between humans and Komodo dragons are unavoidable. It was recorded that from 1974 to 2023, there were 36 cases of Komodo bites, resulting in 5 deaths. Komodo dragons attack when they feel their territory is being disturbed, and are more aggressive because it concerns food sources. Basically, Komodo dragons will not attack humans under normal conditions. Usually cases occur because humans are too close or Komodo dragons descend near residential areas. Excessive human reactions can also sometimes surprise Komodo dragons and attack. On several occasions, Komodo dragons have been seen attacking residents' goats. Cases of animals being attacked by Komodo dragons have occurred several times, but residents understand and let their animals disappear and are eaten by Komodo dragons. In addition to being home to humans and Komodo dragons, this island is also home to various other land species, including orange-footed bushbirds, endemic rats, and eastern deer. In addition, this area is surrounded by the most diverse seas, including coral reefs. This habitat is home to more than 1,000 species of fish, around 260 species of reef-building coral, and 70 species of sponges, dugongs, sharks, manta rays, at least 14 species of whales, turtles, and dolphins also call Komodo National Park home. In 1991, Komodo National Park was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site and Man and Biosphere Reserve. UNESCO recognized this park as a unique Komodo conservation area. In addition, WWF and IUCN have designated this area as a global priority for conservation. Finally, this park has confirmed its global importance by becoming one of the new 7 wonders of nature. In short, Komodo Island is a special area owned by Indonesia, where this place is the only one in the world as a natural habitat for giant lizards from ancient times. Human settlements that stand on it further add to the diversity and uniqueness that exists. Komodo villages and islands are expected to develop into destinations that are not only aesthetically attractive, but also socially and ecologically sustainable, ensuring that natural and cultural heritage is maintained for future generations.